Well, we have a husband and wife that are listening to Text Roulette this morning in real time because they want to know, is he a bad guy for what he keeps doing to his brother-in-law?
Okay.
Here is the full question. It's Elizabeth and Radar here on the mix.
So it's her brother.
It's her brother.
Oh, boy.
It says here, my wife is getting annoyed with me because of the extreme joy I get when it comes to aggravating her brother. This guy takes great pride in being Italian and gets set off at the most insignificant things. And I fully admit that I get loads of enjoyment out of poking the bear.
Probably like a younger brother-in-law. You always wanted a younger brother. You had poked the bear a little bit. Sure.
It says the last time we got together, I repeatedly called it spaghetti sauce instead of gravy, which is apparently what real Italians, this is all in quotes, call it. They call it a gravy. They don't call it spaghetti sauce. And then
who knew?
He goes on to say, my wife said that I ruined the night by saying sauce constantly when talking about how good the meal was, just because it was funny to see him get all riled up. We are seeing them this weekend and she's begging me to not do something like this again, but I can't help myself. It goes on to say, it's hilarious to me. Am I a bad guy for doing this? Or do you kind of see my point? Also, my wife and I will be listening because when you text in to the Siding Unlimited text line, we'll tell you when we're going to read your question on the air when you send it in. So,
I mean,
they know that we're talking about it right now. Is he a bad guy for constantly poking the bear, his brother-in-law, even though the wife is saying, can you please stop? Can you please stop doing this? And we can see your comments here on Instagram and on YouTube because we are live on the Mix Instagram, the Mix YouTube. If you want to subscribe, this will be kind of fun. You can participate here.
Yeah, just go at 99.1 The Mix.
So what do you think?
You'll see us there. I'd say it's just harmless fun. The brother-in-law really has a problem with it?
The brother-in-law doesn't like to be teased. Not everybody likes to be teased. Look, that's not everybody's love language. I've explained that even to my husband at times because his whole family joke all the time, poke fun, joke.
And what happens?
And that is legitimately their love language. And Brayson, our son, and Eric, they're like that. And it was many, many years ago where I just said, hey, look, I don't want to be teased all the time. Can there be moments of not teasing? And they understood. And so they backed off. But I see how he talks to his uncles. I see how he talks to his mom. I see how his mom and dad talk to each other. He was raised with that if I tease you, it means I like you.
Right.
And that's not everybody's thing.
Right. But how about this? How about the brother-in-law needs to learn from the sister? When you get teased, as my brother Frank would tell me, give it back to him somehow. You know? So like when people would tease me like, oh, you got a small, ugly apartment or whatever. And my brother Frank would say, well, you know what you tell him? Well, at least I'm not living in my mom's basement like you are. You know what I mean? You just throw it back at them.
I know you are, but what am I?
Exactly.
It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
So that's what he's got to do. You're making fun of the sauce. Hey, make fun of the dude's hair. Sorry, Mixer. I know you texted in, but maybe that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that brother to brother, even though it's a brother-in-law, looking for that little bond. I do that with my brothers all the time. We always slam each other.
Okay, but what do you think, Mixers, if you've got a situation where your spouse is bothering your sibling and
it's not bothering. Come on.
No, clearly it is. If she's getting to the point where she's telling him, hey, we're going to see him this weekend, can you just knock it off?
It's not like he's calling him nasty names.
But because I feel for the wife in this case that she's feeling it. She's wearing it because she loves her husband, loves her brother, and she probably wants to say, can we just sit and have a good meal? And does it have to be throwing jabs at each other? Because whether it's right or wrong, the brother-in-law is getting annoyed and can't handle it, which means now the wife is wearing it. Really, this is about the wife. I think that's what.
Think so?
I just realized this now. Mixer, husband that's listening to this, this is no longer about you and your relationship with your brother-in-law. This is about you now upsetting your wife. So consider that your wife is the one that's clearly getting annoyed. That shifts the equation. Don't you want to see your wife enjoy a family get together and you don't have to make it any worse than maybe it already is?
The brother-in-law needs to grow up here because now we're going to sit here and the wife, his sister, is like sticking up for him. No, you got to fight your own battles. No. Wait a minute. What happens here on the show, Elizabeth? Who gives me all the grief about the Chicago Bears, about the Cubs? And what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and go, oh, I don't like that. I'm going to be like the brother-in-law. I don't like that. No, I'm going to throw it back at you.
Yeah, but if he's
Throw it
speaking up
back
and
at
saying it
him.
bothers him, let's go over to line number 2
All
here.
right.
Hi,
Here we
the
go.
mix. Who's this?
Steven, hey, you know what? Radar, I thought
What do you think, Steven?
Oh, I think we lost him.
Gosh dang it.
I
Okay.
think we lost Steven. But look, it really boils down to, and a lot of you are messaging here, a lot of you are saying they side with Radar. That like just
Give it
poke
back
fun
to
and go
him.
back and forth.
Give it back to him.
Another one that
Absolutely.
says if it's not ill-intentioned or personal, just let it go.
Yeah. Hi, it's the mix. Who's this?
Steven.
That was Steven. Oh, you're back, Steven.
Steven, what'd you want to say? Oh, we keep losing him.
Hi, is this Steven?
No, it's Linda.
Hey,
Oh,
Linda. We've got some phone
I
issues
know.
here.
I don't know what's going on with this.
All right,
Is
Linda.
it because we're live on YouTube?
I don't know. What'd you want to say, Linda?
My sound is.
Oh my
goofy?
gosh, no, we lost Linda.
I'm
All right, we're
done.
gonna figure this out
This phone
and
needs to get-
regroup. You know, this is what you get for making fun of people.
That's what
This
it
is what
is.
you get.